I will still stick with trade because the African Chamber of Trade and Investment, in partnership with the Center of African Legal Studies at the UPSA Law School, is holding a Women in Trade Forum tomorrow, Wednesday. It's on the theme Navigating the Contours of Trade for Women in an After Era. Joining me with more is Ifya Amponsa-Mensah, who is a lecturer at the UPSA Law School and also moderator of Women in Trade Forum. Great to have you on Business Live tonight. And I find your theme very interesting, so let's begin with that. It appears to me women are still not too sure if they have been represented well in the Trade Pact.
Thank you very much, Darryl, and thank you to all your listeners and viewers as well. Yes, indeed. Well, one of the reasons that we're holding this webinar, this conference, is to also help with looking at what AfCFTA means for women in terms of their participation in cross-border trade. You will know that one of our sustainable development goals is still gender inequality. So we want to bring on board the informal trade and all the other businesses that are being led by women to include them in the AfCFTA era, on this AfCFTA agreement. Because as you may see in the AfCFTA agreement, one of the main roles or goals of AfCFTA is inclusiveness on all fronts, which includes gender as well.
Yes, and I realize that women are making the push for more representation under the Trade Pact. What are you seeking to come out with from this forum? How far do you expect it to go?
Well, what we want to do with this forum is we want to take stock of AfCFTA's contribution to the economic empowerment of women. We also want to raise awareness of all the gender issues, especially associated with trade. And we want to also look at how trade can promote the advancement of, as I said earlier, the Sustainable Development Goal of curbing or reducing gender inequality. So these are the things we're trying to achieve with this Women in Trade Forum. And we're very excited about it. And we think that it will be very informative and educative to all those out there.
So for those watching, I mean the women watching, what opportunities are there under the Trade Pact for them?
Well, when we look at them AfCFTA agreements, one of the things that AfCFTA is trying to achieve is inclusiveness, like I mentioned. So one of the things that AfCFTA I believe, is going to do is try and move informal trade, cross-border trade, and bring them into more formal channels as well. So we are trying to include and involve all the informal businesses, small-scale businesses, and involve them and also try and make them have formal trade routes so that issues that have to do with maybe dispute resolution, all that can be resolved under the AfCFTA Pact. So yes, those are the things that AfCFTA is trying to do, and we are hoping that we can shed more light on it tomorrow during our forum.
So who are the speakers for tomorrow's forum?
Okay, we have 4 panelists tomorrow. One of our panelists is Mrs. Kosi Yankee Aye, who is the Executive Director of the Ghana Enterprises Agency. We also have Yavi Madurai, Madam Yavi Madurai, who is the founder and Executive Director of the Pan-African Businesswomen Association. We have Madam Kululiwe Damuyi, who is a South African-based corporate lawyer at K. Damuyi and Associates. And we also have Madam Lizzie Kibira, who is a graduate intern at university and also an associate of the African Chamber of Trade and Investments.
So who can participate? Yeah, who can participate in this event and how can they participate?
Well, this event is being done online. It's a webinar that's been done online. So Zoom details are being shared and all you have to do is just join the link, click the link to join. And it's open to everybody, all stakeholders, civil organizations, business makers, policymakers, individuals who are just interested in trade and what AfCFTA is trying to do. And those who are also interested in women empowerment and gender equality.
All right, yes. We'll be following closely your forum tomorrow. Thanks so much for your time, Ifya.